Hey guys, it's Bree. Welcome back to my channel. Today, as you can see in the title, I got the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation because I can't stop won't stop buying makeup and my wallet is crying for help right now. I picked up 3 shades for y'all guys, okay? And I'm gonna swatch each one of them on my face. Let me just say this. I am so proud of Alyssa Ashley. Like, do your thing, girl, because she just came in and she's like taking YouTube by storm. Her social media platforms are like legit. As y'all know, I think NYX came out with like 45 different shades. That is a lot. Like, those are a lot of shades for the drugstore. And NYX like set the bar and set it high. That's amazing. And I feel like a lot of people, hopefully all of which, and you know, everybody can't always find their shade, and that's fine, but as long as the companies are doing their best to produce better products and better quality for everyone, I can be happy with that, you know? When we get upset is when they don't even try it. Beauty blender. Tarte. As you guys can see, I have the foundation on now. I'm gonna give you guys a demo, a wear test, and let you guys know my thoughts on it as I apply the foundation. And then, you know, I'll give you guys my thoughts. I'm so excited to try this foundation. The shades that I picked were Nutmeg, Sienna, and Deep Sable. Nutmeg is described as a cool undertone. Deep Sable and Sienna on the website were both described as a neutral undertone. When I was in the store, they had Sienna listed as a warm undertone, I think. So I was a little confused by that, but I figured it would be pretty helpful to make sure that I had multiple shades to swatch so that you guys could use me as a shade reference when you do decide to get this foundation. I'm gonna swatch each of these shades on the side of my cheek just so you guys can see. We're up close and personal, aren't we? The first shade that I'm going to swatch is Nutmeg, and this is the shade that I thought I was gonna be when I was looking on the website. Looks too light, doesn't it? The next shade that I'm gonna swatch is Sienna. That's not too bad. The last shade that I'm gonna swatch is Deep Sable. For me, I would go with, if this was a little bit lighter, I'd be happy with this. Why don't we also look and see how these look on my chest? Here are each of the shades swatched on my chest. Clearly, I don't really have a match here. It's hard for me to find foundations, and this definitely looks kind of dark. This looks really warm, and then this one looks super yellow. So I feel like I'd be better off mixing these two together to find a happy medium. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I gotta call in Becca for this one. We're about to do a FaceTime call with my cousin for confirmation. Bruh. Look at these shades on me. Which one do you think I should use? So I have Nutmeg right here. No, Nutmeg is in the middle. Sienna, and then Deep Sable.
I told you, I feel like I do those colors really too dark. You need to go like up another row.
You don't think this one is fine in the middle? Or too light?
That one in the middle might be too light.
And this is it swatched on my chest.
Maybe mix that one with the... Well, you can't mix it with none of the other two. The other two are definitely not your color.
Why do I always have to go through this struggle? I just want to find a shade.
So I'm guessing you had to stop recording.
No, I'm recording all of this. Nutmeg looks good on my chest, but it looks super light on my face, not blended out.
Maybe blend it out. It might work.
My subscribers are gonna roast me. Well, all right. Nutmeg it is. We're gonna see how this goes. I'll call you back and let you know how it goes. Bye. Clearly, you guys can tell. I think Deep Sable is definitely too dark for me. This one looks like it's too red and a little bit too deep. And then this one blended out on my chest nicely, but I have a feeling it's gonna look ashy on my face. We're gonna go ahead, because I don't wanna mix any shades. I hate seeing reviews where people mix shades. Nobody wants to mix anymore. So I'm gonna go ahead and try Nutmeg. on my full face. And if I look casket sharp, that's gonna be on me, okay? That'll be my struggle to deal with. I'm gonna prime my face first with the Becca Evermatte Primer because I hear that this is similar to the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop. Get into these brows though today because they're snatched. I'm gonna take a pump on this side, pump on this side. And I'm gonna use an NYX brush today in honor of NYX. You know, you gotta use their brushes if we're using their products. I'm gonna blend this one out. Doesn't look bad. Actually, I can do this. Doesn't really have a smell, just a very faint smell. Nothing offensive. As this is going on, it's going on super matte. Like my skin, everything is like, I'm gonna put some on my forehead. Pop a little bit more on my face because I like full coverage. We do multiple coats around here, around these parts. I probably should blend down my neck just in case. I don't want to go out in the street not matching today, you know? So this foundation feels very lightweight. I will say that. I can tell that it's about medium coverage. It's not thick at all. Do I look casket sharp, guys? All right, so I'm gonna move on to the rest of my regular routine that I do with my foundations. I'm gonna color correct. Hopefully I can make this work. It's gonna be interesting to see how this wears because my skin is already oily, but I found that most of the time when I tried to wear like a super mattifying foundation, I kind of got more oily throughout the day. And it's gonna be a real wear test because I work in a gym and there's no AC there, like legit, no AC, and it's hot. It's hot in Georgia, okay? It's hot. And that's how you have to say it because you have to feel the words that I'm saying, like it's hot. I'm using the Too Faced concealer right now in the shade Butterscotch. This definitely could be like a winter shade for me, but it's definitely not spot on. I do feel a little, just a smidge ashy, which means like it's a little bit too light. But you know, we can make this work. I can finesse this. So I figured while I'm doing this review, I could kill two birds with one stone and also do a review of the Laura Mercier new translucent medium deep glow powder. So I was really excited when I saw this in the store. At first, like, I wasn't excited when I saw, you know, reviews, but then I saw it in the store and I swatched it and I was like, yes, I'll take that. So pretty much this is like a translucent powder that's got some sheer glow to it. It's got a nice little, you know, nice little glowiness to it. I've seen some people using this as a highlighter, but I'm actually gonna use this all over my face because that's how I use powders like this. So I just put a little bit in the cap and hopefully I don't look like Edward Cullen by the time I'm done with this. But if I do, I mean, it is what it is. Oh shit. Oh God. Okay, so maybe I shouldn't have used it like that. I shouldn't have done that. But I'm gonna do, I guess, my cheekbones. Oh man, what I do? No. Well, if you make one mistake on one side, you have to do the same thing to the other side. So we're gonna make this look intentional. But I wanted to use this all over my face. All right, so there's definitely a bit of a shimmer and I could see why people were using it as only a highlighter, but it's all over there today. It's definitely, it's all over. I like it. I mean, I wouldn't buy this powder just to highlight my face though. Like, we've got so many highlighters out here. Why would I want to use something like this just on my cheekbones as a loose powder? Why would I want to do that? I'm gonna probably be using that powder all over my face gently and not as aggressively as I just did because I just played myself. My thoughts on this product is, if you want your skin to look a little glowy in the sun, because I mean I have a nice little sun-kissed look. If you want to look a little glowy, you know, and you are willing to spend $39 or $38 on that kind of glow powder, you should get it because it's cute. Okay. A little bit of bronzer here and there. Bring some color back to my face so it doesn't look so flat. I don't feel like I look very dry, especially now that I just put that translucent glow powder on. It actually made my skin look really luminous, and I like that. Like a nice healthy glow. Come on, Laura Mercier with the powder. I'm here for it, girl. Where is my blush? For blush, I'm gonna use my MAC Raisin. Just give myself a little bit of blush on my cheeks. Not too much, just a little bit, you know. I'm gonna use some of my NARS highlighter. It's called Watch Me from the Narcissist palette. I use that to highlight. So I just quickly put some of this Huda Beauty Day Slayer Demi Matte liquid lipstick or whatever this is, and Fenty Gloss Bomb on top of that. So I'm done with my makeup now. Everything is sitting on my face. It looks pretty good. Now that the shades on my chest have oxidized, I just wanted to take a second to show y'all. Bruh. There's no way, there is absolutely no way that I was gonna be able to get away with this. And there's no way that I was gonna be able to get away with this either, because clearly, where was I gonna go? So this was the only shade that I really had to work with today, unless I mixed, and we ain't doing no mixing around here. All in all, my thoughts on this foundation. I think that the foundation is definitely very lightweight. I don't feel like anything is sitting on my skin. I didn't feel like it was hard to blend out. It blended beautifully into my skin. I didn't feel like it was patchy. It all laid very nicely. The undertone of this shade is cool. I would have liked just a little bit more warmth in this shade to make it work a little bit nicer for me, because I do feel like I look a little bit gray. I just need some help understanding the undertones. This foundation was $14.99. That seems a little bit steep to me for a drugstore. I don't know. Is that a steep price in the drugstore? Because $14.99 seems like it's creeping up there into that mid-range. And I mean, I've been seeing what NYX is trying to do. They're trying to up their prices right now, and like, stay where you are. Hold your horses. Don't do that to us. That's why we like y'all, because you're affordable. If you don't like spending a lot of money on foundation or makeup in general, and you like to keep your costs low, I feel like this is a great option for a lot of people. And even if you can't find your shade, like, it's nothing to really be upset about, honestly, if you can't find your shade. I feel like NYX and Alyssa did their very best to include everybody. And that's all you can really ask for, is for somebody's best. And I do feel like this was their best. I would say go out, go to the store, swatch it, test it, look at it. I mean, as you can see, I have a problem with finding my right foundation shades. Like, you can tell that even this one here on my chest looks a little bit pinky. It doesn't look as warm as I would need it. But I'm really happy the fact that, like, brands are really starting to get it right now. They're really starting to understand, and they're reaching out to the right people to help them move forward in figuring this stuff out, you know? I'm gonna wear this foundation throughout the day, let y'all know what I think later on. We'll see what that looks like by the time I get back. All right, guys, I am back from work. Was not a very, very long day at work today, but my face appears to be a little bit shinier on camera right now because the light is reflecting off of my forehead, and it appears that I'm extremely oily, but I'm really not that oily. Like, when I'm looking at myself in the mirror, like, definitely here where I put that Laura Mercier powder, I'm a little bit shiny and just a little bit in my T-zone, but I've been worse than this before. Like, this is not bad at all, okay? Okay? I was sweating pretty hard today, and I feel like for me to be in a hot gym and look the way that I look, and I'm still on fleek, I'm pretty pleased with that. I have a little bit of a smile line right here. Not too bad on the other side. This is the side that's really bad for me. But, I mean, that being said, this foundation wore like a high-end foundation. And this foundation supposedly is supposed to be able to wear for 24 hours. And I would normally say that you should never wear foundation for 24 hours, but I mean, you know, there's circumstances where you just be out and next thing you know, you done fell asleep in your makeup and you wake up and you're like, boom, I'm still here. It probably would hold up for 24 hours. Now, I would never intentionally do something like that because my skin doesn't play those kind of games. I have to say that I'm very pleased. I like how I look. I feel great. Guys, make sure that you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you think about the wear of this foundation. If you've tried it, what shades you've used. If you think that I picked the wrong shade or whatever, you want to throw your little shade at me. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Also, turn on the notification bell so that you guys are notified when I post new videos. If you click the bell, you'll always know when I post. And I like to think I post pretty good videos, so, you know, just hit the button and you're subscribed and then boom, you get to see me all the time. Also, you guys can check out some of my other videos. I have other foundation reviews, eyeshadow tutorials. I have a challenge with my sister that I just filmed that was actually pretty funny. So check out some of my other videos and I will see you guys in the next one. Can't stop, won't stop, Rockefeller Records, cause we get down, baby. We get down, baby. Girls, they love us. Cause we stay fresh to death. Best, nothing less.